scheming, yeah you do. You're a poison, and I know that it's untuned. All my friends think you're vicious, and they say you're suspicious. You keep dreaming.
Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. I have a drugstore tutorial for you all. It is actually really looking good. Super proud. I found this palette, which was only $10. You guys have to check out this palette. It is seriously so good. The colors on here are amazing, and they come with like 21 of them for $10. It's so cheap. And the quality of them is amazing. The pigmentation in them, the color payoff, like the shimmer on my eyes, that's without spraying my brush first. You know, like just the pigment is insane. Let me swatch one for you. Like that's crazy. See that swatch? And then like these other like more vibrant colors, like that one. Super, super good. If you guys want to check out a good drugstore palette, this is definitely it. And they have a ton of other colors. There's like purples, there's like greens, and like different color ranges for each palette. So definitely go ahead and check that out. I only picked that up from Walmart. So if you guys want to check it out, then go ahead and check it out because it is so worth it. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this makeup look. To get started, I'm using this One Heck of a Blot primer. So good, and it's only like less than $10. And pretty much everything in this video is really cheap, under $10, all drugstore. So if you guys are interested just to kind of follow a drugstore makeup look, then make a list for sure off this video because everything is very, very affordable. But today I mixed my foundations. I used the Revlon stick foundation and then added a little bit of the CoverGirl Stay Matte foundation, I believe it's called. And this Milani Make It Last setting spray, I spray this on my sponge when I put my foundation on because I feel like it makes my foundation last a lot longer and not tend to like rub off faster than normal. So like it helps my foundation last longer to use my sponge with my setting spray. I just noticed a big difference with that as well. So just using some Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. That is the only thing in this video that's not drugstore. It's just not replaceable. I just don't know any other good concealers, so don't mind that. But to set my concealer, I'm using the Airspun Loose Powder, and I usually set that underneath my eyes, and then I'll go ahead and go back with a different powder and set my entire face with it. But I usually use this in the most areas that I'm getting most oily in. But on top of that powder, I'm using the Milani face powder. This is such a good drugstore powder, you guys. I absolutely love it. Such a good price, too. Anyway, using the NYX for brow pomade today, just mixing it up. I usually use the Anastasia brow pomade, but I gotta switch it up. I am using the same products all the time. So I usually focus on filling in and outlining my eyebrow until I get it to my liking, and if I have any mistakes, I'll go back with concealer to clean them up. That's pretty much it. I'm using this amazing palette that I found. It was only $10, you guys, for 21 shadows, but I start with this creamy tan, like oranges, tangerine, I don't know what you want to call it, but I'm just going to use this as a transition shade before I start my eyeshadow look. This just helps all your colors blend together a lot more seamlessly. So just starting to build up the color, I just go darker and darker. It's harder to go from darker to lighter and blending that way than building your way up and going from lighter to darker, if that makes any sense. But I usually always use windshield wiper motions, and I always do kind of like back and forth and circular motions to blend my eyeshadows. That's just the way I've always done it, but just using more of a flat brush, I then started to apply the shimmery shade, which is absolutely beautiful. I didn't even use any spray on my brush or anything, so that's pretty good for without using anything. But I'm using this yellow in the corners. I did wish that I used a spray for this to get it a little more pigmented, but for a yellow, not too bad without any spray. Still a little pigmented, so I'm really excited the way that it turned out, and I like it. So we're going to go ahead and pop on some of the same color that we use up top and use it on my lower lash line as well. And to tie the eyes together, just using some mascara. I did get this just new, so this is my first time using it actually in this video, and not too bad. I felt like I just had to put on a couple layers, but it still looked really good. I'm using my favorite NYX lingerie lipstick. I don't know, I think it's in the shade Exotic, but I'll have it in the description, so don't you guys worry. Just using a little bit of highlighter from Milani. I love their highlighters. They are so good. And they're not patchy or anything. I don't know. They just, and the glow, baby. The glow. And that's pretty much it for this look. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And that is it for the look today. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you all leave. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.